spent $9,230 on Facebook ads over the last 81 days. I got 463 leads, $20 a lead, and that held steady for a straight 3 months. And out of those 463 people, I closed one. Just one. Now, most people telling you this story would be about to sell you something to fix it. I'm not. Because when I actually went and looked at what happened, the problem wasn't the ads. The ads worked. The ads worked better than they were supposed to, actually. The problem was that I was missing something you already have. If you're a coach or consultant doing $20,000 a month or more, and you've never run a paid ad in your life, this is for you specifically. And I want to name something because I think it's the actual reason you haven't started. It's not the money. You're doing $20K a month. You can afford to test ads. That's not what's stopping you. What's stopping you is that you've got a real business built with your hands over the years. And the version of that goes badly isn't, I lost $3,000. No. The version that goes badly is you spend 3 months on this, it doesn't work, and now everybody who's been watching you for years has watched you fail in public. That's a completely reasonable fear. And no one selling an ad course will ever say that out loud to you, because they need you to think the only risk is financial. The first thing that's going to sound wrong, getting leads is easy now. Genuinely easy. It's the easiest it has ever been, and it's getting easier every year. $19.94 a lead for 3 months without me touching much of anything. I'm not saying that to brag. I'm saying it because that's the part you're afraid of. And it's the part that no longer requires a skill. The machine does that now. Everybody's still selling you the solution to a problem that got solved. So why is it easy now? Because Meta took the steering wheel away. They threw it out. This January, Facebook finished phasing out the thing that used to be the whole game: detailed targeting and exclusions. All that stacking, 15 interests, layering audiences, excluding this group, excluding that group, carving out that group, gone, retired. All of that's gone. There are guys who spent a decade getting good at that. That skill is worth zero today. Zilch, nada. So what replaced it? The machine reads about 10,000 signals every single time it shows an ad, and it decides who sees it. Good old Andromeda. It decides who sees it, not you. It. And here's the part that really matters. The main thing it reads to make that decision is the ad itself, not your audience settings, the actual words and the actual video. The ad tells the machine who it's for, and the machine goes and finds those people. Isn't that cool? Which means the targeting isn't a setting anymore. The targeting, cha-ching, is your message. I can show you this in my own numbers. The budget didn't change. The audiences were the same. Same everything. The only thing that changed was which video was running. Like, seriously. One ad brought leads at $17. Another one running the identical audience cost me $63. That's a three and a half times difference. I didn't change the targeting. I didn't spend more money or less. What changed was the messaging. If you want to know where the leverage is in paid ads in 2026, it's right there. It's not in the settings. It's in what you say. Okay. So if the whole game is the message, then let me ask you something. How many sales calls have you been on? 200, 500, maybe even more. How many times have you said the exact sentence that made someone's face change, right? You know the one. You've said it enough times that you know it works before it lands. You didn't get to 20 grand a month by accident. Not at all. You got there because somewhere in the last few years, you figured out precisely what to say to make the right person go, okay, how do we start? That's the hard part. That's the part that took you years and you already did it. The thing you're afraid of running ads is the part the machine does now, today. The part that actually decides whether it works is the part you spent 5 years learning by hand. Right? Hear me, your gap is not your skill. Your gap is distribution. And those, my friend, are completely and extremely two different problems. And your problem is the good one. So then why did I only close 1 out of 463 people? Because I had a message that converted for the wrong person. Everything I ran was pointed at people who were struggling with ads, people who tried it, burned money, and wanted somebody to come fix it. My best performing hook was literally about Facebook's AI had made everybody's targeting obsolete. Think about who that ad recruits. It recruits someone anxious, someone behind, someone looking for a rescue. 463 of those people. And the whole time, the person I'm actually built to help is the exact opposite of that. Someone who is winning, who's got a full calendar and a real business, who doesn't need rescuing at all. I filled the room with the wrong people and then wondered why nobody bought. That is absolutely not the ads problem. I could have run those ads for another 6 months at $19 a lead and gotten absolutely nowhere. You cannot fix a message problem by buying more traffic. You can't. You can't. Let me answer the real question, which is, how much of my life does this take? Honest version first. The first 2 weeks are heavy. You're writing, you're recording, you're setting things up. Call it a real chunk of 2 weeks. After that, it collapses. By week 6, you're looking at one scorecard on a Monday and making one decision: keep this ad or kill it. That's it. That's the job. The thing that eats 3 months of somebody's life isn't the work. It's running blind. Okay? It's spending 8 weeks with no idea whether anything is happening because nothing was ever set up to tell you what was happening. That's the part that makes people quit. And that's the part that's completely preventable. You just have to decide before you start, what number are you watching and what number kills an ad. 3 months is only a risk if you don't instrument it. Instrument it, you'll know in about 14 days. If you take one thing from this, take this. Before you open an ads account, before you spend $1, before you think about a single setting, go find your sentence. What are you talking about, Mike? What are you saying? Go back through your DMs, your sales calls, your voice memos. Find the moment where somebody went from interested to I'm in. And find the actual words you use right before that happened. Not your bio, not your tagline, not the polished thing on your website, the unpolished thing you actually say when somebody's on the fence and you're trying to help them see it. That sentence is the most valuable asset in your business, and most people have never written it down. That's your first ad, not a version of it. That's it. That is it. That's the whole method, honestly. The thing that nobody converts in private becomes the thing that runs in public. That's the mirror effect. That's most of it. I want to leave you with the reframe because I think most people have this backwards. You're not starting at zero. You think you are because you've never touched an ad account. But the ad account is the easy half. It's the easy half now. It's the half the machine does, Andromeda. You're starting at the part everybody else is stuck at. You just have it written down. You just don't have it written down. The gap between where you are and a working campaign is not a skill you have to go acquire over the next 2 years. It's a translation. You have the thing. It just lives in your mouth instead of on screen. Every Tuesday at 7:30 Eastern, I run a live session called the Paid Acquisition War Room. 60 minutes, sometimes 2 hours. It's live. I open with the exact breakdown I just gave you. The $9,230, the 463 leads, the one close. And then we go through where it actually broke and what I'm rebuilding. If you're doing 20 a month organically and you've been circling this for a year, come sit in. The link's below. That's it. I'll see you in there.